Atlanta's own Ralo recently opened up to Say Cheese TV on why he opted to sign with Gucci Mane initially and why the business didn't go as he planned. Ralo said, when I teamed up with WAP, I was thinking that we was going to do some Key Glock and Dolph-ish. Maybe I wasn't worthy of that to him in his eyes because I ain't never even shot a video with Gucci. I ain't want to tell him that though while he was getting married because I knew Keisha was crazy about him. She treated me like a son. I got most of my advice financially from Keisha. So when I got to Alamo Records, which was where 1017 was tied up under, I wasn't receiving no more checks other than show money. I wanted to keep my back catalog and I had gave up that for a small amount of change. I signed for $250,000. I really was supposed to sign the QCP at the time. He introduced me to Gucci. Gucci shot me his number. I didn't really see P going as big as he went, if I'm being honest. He was always a nigga like me. He was satisfied with what he had. But Gucci took me under his wing. He gave me a free verse one day. Them free verses had meant something to me because I had just paid Future for a verse, a massive amount of money. According to Ralo, the decision to sign to Gucci in that moment, again, was one that he never used the term regret with Sean Cotton and Say Cheese TV, but I'm sure he looks at it as maybe a moment in his career where he probably would have went a different route. And, you know, he said, honestly, he was like, you know, a free verse meant a lot to me. He said I was, you know, paying for verses with artists like Future. He was playing the mixtape game and he was like, you know, Gucci about to give me one for free. That meant a lot to him at the time. Listen, I said this before, I'll say it again. I'm not the biggest fan of Ralo's music. As a matter of fact, even in that same interview, he said probably his worst investment was being an artist. What I will tell you though is Ralo the speaker, like I gotta be honest with you, this Sean Cotton interview is gotta be up there in the conversation of interviews of the years. Ralo is an incredibly interesting speaker. And that's a lot coming from me, right? Like I'll consume so much freaking media day in, day out. It's actually toxic, but being honest with you. For me to say, what is it about this dude that just makes me want to listen to his every word and see what he's got to say? Like I hearken it back to that same feeling I got the first time I heard Dame Dash really speak and tell his story. So when I listen to Ralo speak in interviews, it makes me want to know, how is this dude, this generational hustler that's already bounced back from lows in his life, ain't even been home a year yet. I want to know how this dude does it on the business tip, the legal way, right? Like this dude is just a great hustler. I already bought a block since he's been home. We reported about that previously. I think that video did over 100,000 views on YouTube, another couple 100,000 on Facebook. This dude Ralo just continues to find ways to be a great businessman. It used to be illegal, but now it's legal. Even in the midst of his rap career that he's admitting has had some ups and downs after signing to Gucci. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Time, love, and support. It's your boy Never Take for Granted. Ralo, you know, admits that he thought signing with Gucci would be much more of a like the bromance type of ordeal, the Step Brothers type of ordeal. When it wasn't that, he bought himself out his deal. I'm out. What up, what up, what up? It's yours truly, the one and only Ferro. If you appreciate the great quality content that your boy consistently puts out for the culture, you can now take that love and appreciation to the next level. You can cop a supporter badge on Facebook or a membership on YouTube. We have perk announcements for both platforms coming really, really soon. Thank you in advance. As an independent journalist, this is how I feed my family, pay my bills, all that great stuff. So any support is appreciated dearly. Thank you in advance. Time, love, and support. I'll never take it for granted.